All right, y'all, we're gonna be opening up some red star orbs and some character orbs here for Captain Sam, Captain America Sam. I mean, I don't even know how to say it. Cap Sam. Gonna be opening up some orbs for Cap Sam. I was a little shocked to see that he was available in the offers. I think we just went away from having Sharon Carter in there, so they kind of just threw Cap Sam right in there. We weren't prepared for it, guys. We weren't prepared for it. So we're going to be opening up some red star orbs. We're going to open up the character orbs for him. And then we're also going to go over some T4 as well. I'm not going to be bringing him into Doom raids yet because I don't think that the stars that we're going to get on him is going to be relevant for me to really get a gist of what he can actually do. So after we get some more stars for him later on, maybe through Strike Pass, then we will take him into that content and see what goes on there. But yeah, gonna be opening up some orbs here. Also, for if you're gonna be making a purchase on Captain Sam, I did use Amazon coins here to grab the offer for Cap Sam. And listen, man, it's a way for you to save some cheddar on your Marvel Strike Force purchases here. I usually buy the $500 pack, which costs me $400. So saving 20% on that. And it kind of helps me to budget out my spending for the month. I typically try to stay within 50 to 75. So being 50 to $75 per month. And that definitely does help me because I know, okay, well, over a 5-month period, I should only be using this $500. That's kind of how I mentally process my purchases here in Marvel Strike Force. So definitely take a look at it in the link down below in the description. And let's just go into opening up these orbs for Captain Sam here. I'm shooting for like 4 red stars on him. I got 5 red eventually on Sharon Carter. We're only really shooting for about 4 red here on Captain Sam. So let's see what we get. Come on. Good juju. Let's go. All right, come on. All right. Two reds. These are just like the fodders, right? We're just kind of using these to boost up. Okay, so we got a 2 red star drop on Captain Sam. You're coming to me, baby. Let's go. 4 reds. Okay, 3 red on JJ. Okay, all right. I feels you. All right, let's go. All right, so I'm kind of waiting until I get up here to like two Elite 4s. I'm trying to go until I get like 2 Elite 4s, and then I'll open up some reds here on one of those. Okay, it's gonna be slow. It's gonna be a slow climb, man. It's gonna be a very, very slow climb. So we're gonna open up until we get to like 7 on the basics. I don't have a lot of basics now, so we do have a couple elites that we could potentially open. I have an Elite 5, 2 Elite 5s. I think we have 2 Elite 6s. I don't know if I want to go Elite 6 yet on my man Sam. I might want to save those for a future legendary, but let's see. Let's go. Or a future character that's probably a little bit better. Oh, we got 1 red there. I don't like that. I don't like it. Come on, man. Let's go. 2 red on Colleen Wing. We already have her there already. Okay. 3. I don't know, y'all. I'm not feeling too good about this right now. Like I said, I'm trying to get to at least having 2 Elite 4s, and then we're gonna we're getting some 1s. Oof. All right, one more, right? Maybe 2 more, probably. Yeah, we're getting some more 1s again. I think if we open up 1 more orb here, we can get another Elite 4. Okay, we got 2 reds on Yondu, so we're not necessarily in the best of C's. I don't want to see this offer. It's already making me feel bad about where I'm at with my life. So we got these 2 Elite 4s now. We got these 2 Elite 2s, Elite 6s, and then we have an Elite 5. Oh, I don't want to do it. I don't want to open up the Elite 6. So I'm hoping that we can grab what we need here from the Elite 4 orb. Like I said, I just want 4 reds on him. I'm completely okay with getting 4 reds on him. I think ideally 5 is probably best because he's a good tank. He has high health. So probably want to get those some higher reds on him. But I don't know, man. Come on, let's go. Elite 4. Baby, give me a 5 red on Sam. Come on. You know what upsets me about this whole thing, and this happened with Sharon Carter. This is what upsets me about the whole thing, man, is that I don't mind getting another character in the Elite 4, but could it be an upgrade? I have a bunch of 3 reds that I could really like to get a 4 red on that character, but this is what I always get. I always get these damn dupes. What is up with this, man? It's ridiculous. All right, so we open up an Elite 4, which means that we now have 4 Elite 5s, right? Is that it? We have 4 Elite 5s. So we're going to open up 1 Elite 5, then we're going to go back to an Elite 4, and then we'll see what we get. Come on, man. Listen, wish me some good luck here. Come on. Come on. Love me first. Like I loved you first. Remember all that time when I was talking bad about you? You know, in like videos like months ago, not recently, but videos like months ago, I was just joking. Could you baby, could you just open up like a nice little red star for me for Captain Sam? Please, 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 please. Come on. Once again, a good character, but it's not a character that I don't already have at 5. Like I already have him at 5, red. At least give me a good upgrade. It's just so disheartening, guys. It's so disheartening, man. I don't know. This is emotionally, I had good sleep today. You know, this is the first time in a long time that I had some good sleep. I slept for 8 hours. I think it was actually, it was close to 9 hours. And if you don't know why that's a good thing, then let me explain. I have a 3-month, almost 4-month-old. That's good. I had more than 8 hours of sleep. And I come to this? Medic. Shield medic from an Elite 4. Elite 5 a dupe. Come on, man. All right, we're going to open up one more Elite 5, then we'll go back to the Elite 4. And then if we need to, we'll go to the Elite 6 and we'll see what happens. But I think ultimately, I'm just going to finish off the basics. And if we don't get the 4 reds, then we're just going to leave Sam where he's at. And we'll figure it out from there on out. As we get some more basics, and then we'll open up some basics for him and hopefully can get another Elite 4. But I don't really want to deplete my entire resource here. So let's open up one more. This is Elite. I just want to make sure it's the Elite 5. Make sure open up one more Elite 5 and see what we get here. Come on now. Give me something good. This is what happens when I open up my big mouth. I say, give me an actual upgrade. And then we get something like this. 5 red on stature. 5 red on stature. Theoretically, yes, this is going to help me out in my gamer raids. But does anyone want this? Does anyone want this? All right, so we're going to open up. Well, we'll check you later. We're going to open up this Elite 4 here. So far, what do we have? 2 reds on Sam. That's it. We're going to open up this Elite 4 here. We'll open up. Man, am I going to open up the Elite 6? I may open up 1 Elite 6 for him here. Since we have a couple Elite 5s, we'll open up 1 Elite 6. If we don't get it, we'll finish off the basics. Then we'll build them up a little bit and we'll go over the tier 4s. Good God. Please, Lord, help a brother out. Come on. Big money, big money, big money. It was at this moment that I realized this game hates me. It was at this moment, guys, that I realized that this game hates me. All right, we're gonna open up 1. We actually have 3 Elite 6s now. We're gonna open up 1 Elite 6 here. We may open up an Elite 5 and we'll see. Well, let's see. This is kind of like the final ploy right now to try to get anything that we possibly can. Any sort of good reds. At least, hopefully, we can get an upgrade. I don't have a ton of 6 red star characters. At least we can probably get an upgrade. If we get a dupe, I might cry here in this video. If we get a dupe, I might cry today, guys. I'm serious, man. Give me something good. No one goes to bed and prays or dreams about things like this. And I just hope that all of my bad luck currently right now, that you're gonna get some better luck with the pulls that you're gonna get for Captain Sam, because obviously this game dislikes me, and at this point in time I don't like them either. I'm gonna call it right. I don't like them either. let's finish this off, guys. We'll open up one more Elite 5. We have two of them. We have two of them left. We'll open up an Elite 5. We'll open up some basics here, and then we'll move on. There's no confidence in me whatsoever. Let's just open this last one right here, and then we're gonna move on. Sif. All the bad upgrades that we could possibly get, guys. No, we got one pull of Sam from all of these orbs. Let's open up. Let's finish off the basics. Continue to feed our Elite 4s. Yeah, whatever. Then let's open up the character orbs here for Captain Sam, and then we'll move on from there. But this is absolutely horrible. Seriously, guys, this is terrible. This is terrible right now. Nothing. Oh, sure, 2 red, a dupe, whatever. Screw you, Scopely. All right, let's open up the character orbs here for Captain Sam. Let's see what we get for him in terms of shards. Not confident. Oh, we're getting 6s. Oh, that's fantastic. More 6s. Oh, we got an 8. Oh, wow. Joy in my heart. I got this joy down in nowhere. Yep. Oh, yay. Oh, yay. Oh, yippee. Did we even get them all locked? Is a question that I have right now. Did we even get them all locked? Yeah, we probably did. We probably at least got them all locked. All right, so we're gonna recruit him here. We're gonna build him up to a decent level, and then we'll go over to tier 4s for him. All right, so after my abysmal red star pulls, we're now brought up Captain Sam to level 65. We got him at gear tier 12 here, which is probably where I'm gonna leave him for a while until we actually get some more yellow stars and red stars on him. Won't be testing him out in any Doom Raid content until then. I think realistically anyways, I'm probably gonna have to get him to gear tier 14 in order for me to really feel comfortable using him in that content. Maybe gear tier 12 initially to try it out, but being that I have to get skill characters to tier 5 ISOs before I can use skill characters, then no, we're gonna wait a little while until we get some more red stars and some more yellow stars on him here. But let's go over tier 4s, and then we're gonna talk about some of the ISO recommendations that I see probably that fit Captain Sam best. Now, a lot of the tier 4s that I'm going to go over, I am cross-checking these with MSF.gg because typically, sometimes in game, the text does read a little bit. It's a little incorrect in game. So I always use MSF.gg to just to kind of double check and make sure that the recommendations that I'm making are actually the right ones. So let's start off with the passive ability here. So when we take a look at this, on spawn, gaining 3 deflect. 1 deflect to all skill allies at the end of any turn if this character has taunt and no deflect. At the end of any turn, if this character has taunt and no deflect, clear taunt, and then gain 2 regeneration, 25% block chance, 10% block amount, while this character has deflect, gain 300% resistance. And then just gain 30% max health. Secret Avenger allies gain 30% max health in raids. Non-Secret Avenger allies gain 50% max health as well. You look at the tier 4, when you upgrade this, you're getting an additional 10% block amount. You're getting an additional 5% max health for self and Secret Avenger allies. And then in raids, you're getting an additional 5% for non-Secret Avenger skill allies, plus 5% max health. When I cross-check this in MSF.gg, it looks like you're actually gaining an extra 10% max health. So you're going from 30 to 40% max health, so not the additional 5% max health for self and all Secret Avenger allies. It's actually an additional 10% max health, so we'll go from 30 to 40%. And then in raids, non-Secret Avenger allies will gain that additional 5%. That is correct. That is, so we'll go from 15% to then 20%. That is actually correct. So the way that when I actually read this tier 4, the additional 10% max health for the Secret Avenger allies and also for Captain Sam is definitely relevant, right? He's going to be taunting a lot. He's going to have those deflects. Those deflects are going to work very well with the Maria heal. Maria heal does heal based on those blocks, so definitely is a tier 4 that you definitely consider. I think I probably would go ahead and put this one on them just because that increased 10% max health. The extra 5% for non-Secret Avenger skill allies is okay, but it's really more so because you're getting an additional health on him, max health on him, and then also the Secret Avenger allies, because most likely if you're going to be using Captain Sam, you're going to be using Sam and the other characters too, at least Maria Hill or at least Sharon Carter. I would think you're probably going to want to use all three of those characters together. Even if not right out of the gate, you're probably going to want to use all of them together eventually, right? All right, and when it comes to his ability, his ultimate ability here, this one is a little tricky for me because the text in MSF.gg reads so much different, and I'll show you guys what that looks like in a second, right? So attack all enemies for 370% damage, and you're filling the speed bar for self and all allies by 5% for each enemy. So this says all allies here. And then with your tier 4 it, you're getting 80% increase in damage to all enemies, and then you're filling speed bar for self and all allies by plus 5% for each enemy. Now, the way that it reads in MSF.gg is rather confusing because it would say it right here, attack all enemies for 450% damage. That checks out. The 370 plus the 80% damage there, that definitely does check out. Then it says fill speed bar for self and all scale allies by 5% for each enemy, plus fill speed bar for all other allies by 5%. So the way that it reads in the in game is that it's giving you an additional +5 for himself and all allies. So I'm not quite sure whether or not what exactly this ability is doing here, and so therefore for that particular reason I'm going to say to hold off. If you're getting the +5% for each enemy to himself and then all skill allies, then that's definitely relevant, especially since you're going to be facing, there's going to be a lot of characters that are spawning in those Doom raids. Even outside of that as well, if you're using this team in, let's say, Alliance War, I still think that that's going to check out in those Greek raids because there's skill sections in those Greek raids as well. They're definitely, especially right now for beta, you're definitely going to be getting some value out of it. So I'm going to hold off on this for right now, just simply because the inconsistency in the text, both at MSF.gg and definitely for and in game. If it reads how it checks out in game, I definitely think that this is probably one that you may want to consider because that speed bar could be important. It is a 5-turn cooldown though, so probably maybe not as relevant. Either way, I'm gonna hold off on it. When we look at the special ability here, he's gaining taunt. There's the flex that he's getting, and then he's also granting ability energy, and then down here 50% chance to gain an assist from one non-summoned skill ally. If you're tier 4ing this ability, what it's reading as right now is that you'll be getting an additional deflect. So he will go from 2 to 3, and then he'll be granted ability energy to 2 to 3 non-summoned skill allies, meaning that before it was granting ability energy to 2 to 3 non-summoned skill allies, and then now you're going to be getting that additional guarantee of at least giving a ability energy to two allies, and then you could potentially give it to 3. Honestly, I don't know whether or not that increase or that additional information is really enough for me to warrant getting a tier 4 on it. Because he will, let's put it this way, right? So remember on spawn, he has these deflects at the end of any turn. If this character has taunt and no deflect, then he'll clear taunt. So if you're running out of the deflects, then maybe potentially you may want to do this just to give him the additional flex. But I don't necessarily, because he's gaining those on spawn already anyways, and then you're probably going to do this ability, he's probably going to gain an additional, going to be able to max that out at the 5. So you're probably going to be okay. I don't feel like you need to tier 4 this anymore. I will say this though, in MSF.gg, once again, because we're cross-checking this, right? In MSF.gg, it says that when you tier 4 this, and I have it right here, when you tier 4 this, it's saying that you gain taunt for 2 turns, which definitely could be relevant, especially in if you're trying to keep damage off Maria Hill, if you're trying to keep damage off Kestrel, you're trying to keep damage off Sharon Carter, whoever else, maybe Nick Fury, if you're using Nick Fury in those Doom raids, or even outside as well. It may be relevant to have him have a 2-turn taunt here and then gain 3 deflect. But also, this was not mentioned in game text. In game text, instead of 50% chance to gain an assist from one non-summoned skill ally here, it didn't talk about that in the upgrade. But when you look at MSF.gg, it says gain 1 assist. So it's a guarantee now, not 50%, but you're guaranteed to gain 1 assist from one non-summoned skill ally. And I think that just because of that, you may potentially, depending on the matchups, this may be something that could be relevant if you're getting an assist potentially from Kestrel, if you're getting one from Gamora, if you're using Gamora. I definitely think that could be relevant. And even Sharon Carter, because she's applying, I forgot what negative effect she's applying on her basic. That could even be incredibly relevant as well. So may be something to consider. I'm going to hold off on it for right now, but definitely something to talk about here. Now let's take a look at the basic ability. You're attacking for damage, 50% chance to clear one positive effect, and bonus attack for 190% damage. Then you're gaining 1 deflect up to a maximum of 5 there. So once again, the reason why I said maybe you don't necessarily need to tier 4 the special ability, unless you really care about that addition, that assist and the 2-turn taunt, you probably don't necessarily really need to do that special ability. Also, talking about the special, it's a low cooldown. It's only a 3-turn cooldown. You're probably going to be able to get that enough anyways to put that taunt on him. Reason why I said that is because you're going to be getting these deflects. You're already getting that already. I don't think you need additional deflects. That's like I said, my initial assessment on Captain Sam here. But attacking the primary target, and you're getting the increase for. Let me backtrack. You're getting the additional damage here on the basic ability, which is 80% damage to the primary target, which moves this up to 340% damage. And then it looks as if though you're getting a guaranteed. So remember before, this was a 50% chance to clear a positive effect and a bonus attack for 190% damage. This is saying that it's always clearing a positive effect from the primary target. Now it doesn't say that you're always also going to get the bonus attack for 190% damage, but being that this went from 50 to 100%, I'm going to assume that you're also getting 190% damage, that you're also getting the bonus attack as well. And when you look in MSF.gg, once again, on the basic, that's what they're saying here. They're saying once you're tier 4 it, you're attacking a primary target for 340% damage, plus you're clearing 1 positive effect and bonus attack for 250% damage. And of course, getting that deflect, but previously before it has it the same way that was written in game, plus 50% chance to clear 1 positive effect and then bonus attack for 190% damage also. So I'm thinking here that the way that it reads in MSF.gg is that you're also getting that bonus attack and not just the clearing the positive effect, the 100% chance to clear the positive effect. I'm thinking that it means both. You're getting both the 50% chance to clear, and then you're also getting the bonus attack as well, which I think would be a better assessment of it. I think maybe potentially that would be a consideration depending on what ISO you're running on Captain Sam. And let's talk about that now. So I think based on the kit with Captain Sam, I think because based on stats, I think that probably the best ISO, my number 1 recommended ISO on him probably might be healer. And the reason why I say that is I think Sharon Carter probably is already going to be a striker. I think that her kit definitely leads towards her being a striker. I think Maria Hill, kind of undecided as to what she's going to be yet. Got to see her in game. But I think because of Captain America's large health pool, I think him having the healer ISO definitely would be good for the entirety of the team, depending on what you're running with them. I do, however, think that with that basic ability, if you are going to tier 4 that basic ability, because you're going to want to get the guaranteed opportunity to clear that positive effect and also to get that to clear the positive effect. And I do think that being able to being able to put striker on him may actually yield you some dividends there, because you're always going to have an opportunity if they have a vulnerable to potentially clear especially if you're doing a skirmish or striker comp, you're always going to have an opportunity here to probably clear not just 1 positive effect, or not even just 1, but always also be able to clear those 2 positive effects. I think you guys get what I'm saying. You will be able to clear 2 positive effects if they have if that target has that vulnerable on them. So I definitely could see where striker could potentially work on him if you choose to go in that particular direction. But I think otherwise healer may work really well just because of his high health pool. I think taking advantage of that in those Doom raids, especially if you're not running another character like Night Nurse or Moon Dragon, then I do think that having that additional healing from Captain Sam, yes, Maria Hill does heal with her deflects, but a lot of that is dependent upon the deflect. So I do think that having the healer ISO on Captain Sam is probably the direction I'm going to go with, at least initially to start out. But those are my thoughts here on Captain Sam and also on the ISOs and tier 4s for him. Obviously, I think once we start to play with them a little bit more, we'll get a little bit more of an understanding of how exactly or what ISOs I do want to throw on him or what tier 4s are going to work. Need to figure out something, figure out the texting issues, right? What's going on with MSF.gg? What's going on with in-game? I typically tend to trust MSF.gg a little bit more because I found a lot of mistakes with a lot of their tier 4s. The last one I remember was Jubilee, where her ultimate ability in-game read that you were only getting that 15% increase before you upgraded to tier 4, 15% reduction in speed bar, sorry, when you tier 4 that ultimate. And when you actually didn't mention that in the upgrade, and when you actually upgraded it, when you look on MSF.gg, it actually said 25% instead of the 15. So there have been a lot of discrepancies with the in-game text and MSF.gg, and you only typically find out exactly what that tier 4 will do sometimes when you actually upgrade it. So gonna have to figure that out, guys. But listen, appreciate y'all watching the video, man. Like, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so already. Check out the links that are down below. Amazon coins, once again, guys. Save your money here if you're gonna be buying Captain Sam. Make sure that you're saving some money here, up to 20% off your mobile in-game purchases. Appreciate you guys so much. Y'all be blessed and y'all be safe. All right, man. We gotta get some breakfast. This is ridiculous. I'm sitting over here starving myself. Breakfast time, baby. Let's go.